Hello everyone, welcome to our social class. Present our topic environment, right? Our lesson the universe and the earth. You know everyone, in this lesson we discussed about the environmental areas in the last classes. I hope you are all understood. In this class 1.3 area, the natural environmental areas. In the last class we discussed about the lithosphere. What are the different parts of the lithosphere, how can it divide it, and everything we discussed in the last class. I hope you are all understood. But in this class I will discuss about the remaining areas in the natural environment, that is the hydrosphere. What we discussed in this class: hydrosphere, atmosphere and the biosphere. Hydrosphere, atmosphere and the biosphere. Okay, please listen carefully everyone. At hydrosphere, first one is a hydrosphere. What is hydrosphere? Here you understand, hydrosphere means which is the area is covered by the water is called as the hydrosphere. That means the surface of the earth is covered by the water. That area is totally called as the hydrosphere. We seen on the earth so many different type of water bodies on the earth, like the big water bodies and the small water bodies. Take example, the oceans, seas, rivers, ponds, lakes, wells. These are all in the part of water bodies. These are all in the part of hydrosphere. This area only is called as the hydrosphere. Okay, hydrosphere, it is the word hydr. It is the word is derived from the Greek. Hydr, it is the word derived from the Greek, means water, and spira, you all also know the meaning. It means sphere or the ball. That means which is the water on the earth surface is area is called as the hydrosphere. Next, what are the important components in the hydrosphere? Just you remember, the earth is called as the water planet. Because of the nearly 71% of the earth. 71% of the earth is consisted with water. 71% of the area is covered by the water. The maximum area, just we have to see from the space, the earth is like in the blue color. Why? Because what is the reason is there? The maximum area, 2/3 of area is covered by the water. That's why it is looking in the blue color. And this water is very important source for life. How the life is possible on the earth? With the help of water and air. Comparatively other continents, the earth is only consist of water. That's why the life is possible on the earth surface. So in these 71% of the water, how much water we use our daily needs? You know everyone? Right. Here you understand, only 1% of water. Only 1% of water we use our daily needs. Remaining 99% of the water is in the form of ice and saline. That means ocean water. Only 1% of water we use our daily needs. Remaining 99% of the water is in the form of ice. That means which is in the Arctic and Antarctica regions or in the polar regions. So many European continents are totally in the frozen areas. Why? Because so many very cool areas, those are completely the water is in the form of ice. And next one is in the form of saline. That means the water is in the seas and the oceans. And another one, what are the different parts in the hydrosphere? So many areas. Oceans are in the part of hydrosphere. Seas is in the part of hydrosphere. Rivers are in the parts of hydrosphere. Like lakes, ponds, borewells, wells, these are all in the part of hydrosphere. And another one, groundwater is also in the part of hydrosphere. What is groundwater? At the time of rainfall, when the rain fall on the earth surface, that is flows on the water, that is called as the runoff. That is called as the runoff. In this process of when the water flows on the earth, some amount of water is percolates into the soil. Sorry, some amount of water is percolates into the soil, that is stored in the interior part of the earth, that is stored in the interior part of the earth. When we are dig the earth surface by the for the bore wells or the wells, that water comes outside of the earth. This is called as the groundwater. This is very important area. Why? Because nowadays the maximum people are depending on the groundwater. The maximum people are depending on the groundwater for their needs. Like that water is used for the so many areas, so many works, so many activities. The industries are used the groundwater. The agricultural purpose we use the groundwater. Like in so many areas, groundwater is mostly useful by the people. Once upon a time, very little amount of water drawn by the people. But nowadays, we are using more and more technology. We have to draw more and more groundwater from the interior part of the earth. It is caused to declining of the water. In nowadays, we are purchasing the water, like the cans or the water packet or the water bottle. We are using the mineral water, but once upon a time, our ancestors are not like that. They are not buying the water, directly taken the water, that is very good water. But nowadays, we are buying the water. Why? Because the water is completely, scarcity is one of the problem, and water is completely polluted by the human activities. What are the human activities? That each and every one, we are using the waste material from the industries, that is also emits into the water. We are dumped much material in the ocean areas and the sea areas. The ground is totally polluted. It is caused to groundwater is also polluted. These are all the different factors. The water completely polluted by the human activities. That's why we have the responsibility to protect the water, especially to protect the groundwater levels. But that means your usage of the water is decreasing. To decreasing the usage of water, then the groundwater levels are increasing. It helps to further generations. Our next generations are not facing any problems with the water. That's why worldwide the UNO declared the March 22nd, the UNO declared the World Water Day. The day we are celebrated the Water Day. What is the significance of this day? Each and every people know about the value of the water. Know about the value of the water. The use properly. That's why save water. It helps to save life. It leads to save life. That's why everyone may responsible to save the water. Right, it is in the part of hydrosphere. Okay, next one, atmosphere. What is atmosphere? Atmosphere is nothing but different type of gases. When the earth formed, when it is formed at the beginning, the formation of the earth, some amount of gases are totally surrounded on the earth. It is like the blanket. It is over the cover. Take the example of a football or the volleyball we taken. So it is the ball totally covered by another thick layer, like the atmosphere also. The earth is one of the ball. This atmosphere covers overall the earth. It is protects the earth. This atmosphere protects the earth from the very dangerous rays which is releasing by the sun. These atmosphere helps to, those are the rays like the X-rays or ultraviolet rays are not reached the earth. Why? These are protects the earth, those are not reached the earth. Again, those are reflected into the space by these atmosphere. That's why we have to continue the life. That's why we have to continue the life. If the rays are directly reached on the earth, life is not possible. Life is not possible because of it is caused to dangerous diseases, skin diseases like that. So the atmosphere, it protects the human life, the earth also, right? And another one, what is atmosphere? Which is the earth is surrounded by the gases. This layer is called as the atmosphere. This atmosphere is contains so many gases like that oxygen, nitrogen. These are the major gases. Oxygen is one of the important gas. Why? Because it is called as the breathing air. Breathing air. It is helps to continue the life. So the oxygen and the nitrogen is helps to making a food. It is helps to preparing the food by the plants. So nitrogen is one of the important area. Carbon dioxide and so many like argon, neon, crystal, helium, like so many gases are in the atmosphere. But what is the ratio of these? What is the ratio? Oxygen is 21% of the area. Oxygen 21%. Nitrogen nearly 78%. Nitrogen 78%. Carbon dioxide which is released by the human beings. It is taken by the plants and the plants are gives the oxygen. Plants are gives the oxygen. These carbon dioxide nearly 0.03% in the atmosphere. 0.03 in the atmosphere. Argon 0.93%. Remaining all the gases are 0.04% in the atmosphere. Once again I recall this. The oxygen 21%, nitrogen 78%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, and the argon 0.93%. Remaining all the gases are 0.04%. These are the different gases are consisted in the atmosphere. And what next in this part? These atmosphere can divide into 5 layers. This atmosphere can divide into 5 layers. That is the troposphere, which is very nearer to the earth. Nearly 18 kilometers. Nearly 18 kilometers of the area is consisted of troposphere. Where the life is possible, it is the troposphere. Next stratosphere. Third one is mesosphere. Next thermosphere. Next one exosphere. Here you see what are the important layers of the atmosphere. First one is first one is the troposphere, second one stratosphere, third one mesosphere, fourth one thermosphere, fifth one exosphere. We learn some more information in the next classes. Just you recall what are the different layers of the atmosphere. Okay, then these, which is the important layer in the atmosphere? You know everyone, September 16th. That day, World Ozone Day. We celebrated World Ozone Day. What is the importance of this day? Why do we celebrate this Ozone Day? Because of this is one of the important layer. It is protects from the rays which is released by the sun. Those are so dangerous. This ozone layer protects the human beings from the high ultraviolet rays or X-rays which is released by the sun. So in these days, in the recent days, in the 20th century or the 90th century, after the industrial revolution, more pollution was created by the human beings and the human activities. It is caused to the damage of the ozone layer. That's why the day by day temperatures are increasing now. Take example, I hope you all know, in the last year, in the corona situation, at time the worldwide climatic area, the worldwide climatic zone, given the information, without now the ozone layer something better than the comparatively other years, because of complete is in the lockdown, everything is in the lockdown area, everything is not working. That's why it is controlling the pollution, that helps to the degradation of again the ozone layer develops in the atmosphere. So here you understand, pollution which is led by the human beings is caused to damage of the ozone layer. That's why the world UNO declared every September 6th the people celebrated the ozone day. The significance of this, controlling the pollution and decreasing the damage of ozone layer. That's why the UNO declared this September 16th as a ozone day. This is the part of atmosphere. And another natural environment is biosphere. Biosphere. What is the meaning of biosphere here? Again the word bio means life. Spira, you know that meaning, sphere or ball. That means where the life is possible on the earth is called as the biosphere. Where the life is possible on the earth is called as the biosphere. That means here what are consisted in the biosphere? Human beings is in the part of biosphere. Human beings are in the part of biosphere. Animals are in the part of biosphere. And the plants, organisms, microorganisms, like so many things, those where the life is possible is totally in the part of biosphere. These are the important layers in this natural environment: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and the biosphere. Again, once I recall, lithosphere means which is the area covered by the rock. Here it is consisted of mountains, hills, plateaus, plains, soils like this. And another one, hydrosphere. What is the meaning of hydrosphere? Hydro, it means water, it is the Greek word. The hydro means which is the water bodies consisted on the earth surface is called as the hydrosphere. Here it is consists of the oceans, seas, and small water bodies like the rivers, plants, lakes, and groundwater also. And another one, atmosphere. Atmos means vapor. It is also the Greek word. Here, which is the gases is surrounded on the earth is called as the atmosphere. This atmosphere protects the earth and the human beings and the biosphere from the ultraviolet rays which is released by the sun. And next one, it is consists of so many gases, like that oxygen is a breathing air. Next one, nitrogen, like carbon dioxide, argon, neon, helium, crystal, like so many gases are existed in the atmosphere. This atmosphere can divide into 5 areas: tropo, strato, meso, thermo, and the exosphere. And next one, biosphere. Biosphere means is life, where the human beings, animals, plants, microorganisms, these are all in the part of biosphere. Okay, this is the natural environment. Okay, in the next class we will discuss about the human environment and man-made environment. Human environment, man-made environment. Okay, thank you to everyone.